Right when I'm ready to go live, my throat needs to be a little bit cleared, so bear with me just one moment. Okay. Hey, beautiful soul. Full moon, new moon, lunar eclipse, supermoons, equinox, solstice, lion's gate. All of these are going to be and have been in the past a part of our full moon meditations live each month on the full moon, or just prior. And actually, Lionsgate would be about 3 days prior, 2 days prior. And that's because we're getting ready for the energy shifts. But before I go off on a tangent, this is something that my guides and I, have been working on for a long time. And since it's me in physical form, I'm the one who gets to do all the techie stuff. What is this? This is, and I'm going to refer to my notes because I'm a little nervous. Yes, that's kind of the way things are, right? And it is, we have just opened up the virtual doors to the Sacred Crystal Alchemy Society. What is that? Well, it is a membership, and inside this membership, it is so much more than what we used to do. It used to be just about the full moon, which is one of the primary focus, yes. However, with the full moon, we still have, as we did in years past, the colors that correspond or resonate with a specific full moon, the name of the moon, the aspects or the metaphysical properties, the focus of each full moon. And yes, they have common or generic properties, such as releasing. Full moon is releasing, and new moons are traditionally thought of as bringing in. Well, yes, not going to contradict that. When I asked my guides about the full moon, years ago, when you are releasing something, you create a vacuum, you create a space. And so what are you going to fill that with? Well, are you going to wait till the new moon? Hopefully not. That does not mean that when the new moon comes around, you cannot. And I encourage you to reaffirm or to bring in the new moon request, your prayer petitions, your manifestations, your dreams and desires, your affirmations into the full moon ceremony. So what does that mean? So we gather virtually, and these meditations will be for members only, being upfront and transparent, okay? So you will, as a member, receive in our members area full moon information. This will be in a post or a PDF that you can then download and, get a chance to become acquainted with it. And it'll be 3 to 5 days prior because, not everybody is got to be there right this second. And I would like you to have time to prepare. So the colors that are associated with each moon, the crystals, the metaphysical properties, and of course the name of each full moon. During the first few moments, like maybe 5 or 10 at the most, while we gather virtually through a private members only live stream video link, we'll have a chance to say hello if we need to or want to. Well, we don't need to, but it would be nice to nice to just kind of greet each other, right? How are things going? And it's not about getting into your personal stuff so much because that's all private. I've got my private moments too, but you could, it may be healing for so-and-so or something like that. And then we'll do some clearing. Now, I haven't lit it at this moment, and let's see if I don't dump all this stuff over my laptop. So we'll either use a Palo Santo stick, but usually what I use, and I'm just going to put my hand here so it doesn't fall out, my abalone shell with my own personal blend of sage and other goodies, and you will see the smoke right here. and I will be wafting it to you, and we'll be clearing and grounding before we actually get into the full moon meditation. And it is all channeled in the moment. So whoever the guides are that come in, the angels, the archangels, spirit itself, or even a specific crystal, we will then do the meditation. And during the middle of it, we will have a burning bowl, and I will share with you how we do this. You can see this bowl is well loved. It's the one I use for my personal burnings as well as the full moon meditations each month. And we go over how to do that so that you feel confident in what you're doing, how you are releasing, and we will have time. So if you write out 10 things to release, we will have time to burn 2 or 3. And I'll be doing that right along with you on my side and burning each one. And then we will write a few things. You can write 10 or 20, whatever it is you want. And we will have time before we go into the full meditation for burning your intentions, because you want to fill up your space that you've just created by releasing things to bring in things. So here I'm going to refer to my notes to share with you more of what we're going to be doing. Okay, so I just got the download from my guides. Thank you so very much, because this is what we're going to be doing. In addition to the live full moon meditations on whatever day of the month that is, and sharing with you the colors, the crystals, the specific metaphysical properties and the name of each full moon, and of course the date and a link to our private live streaming. We're also going to be, each month has its energy portal day. So like January 1st, February 2nd, 2/2, March is 3/3, and so forth. I will be posting for our members information about that energy portal, a little bit of numerology. I'm not a numerology expert, but I have enough basic understanding that and with what's guided in the moment to share with you what that portal will be about specifically. Each portal has a specific focus, just like each full moon. Now, the portals do also open up for manifestation and releasing, but in addition to that, there are different things like 11/11, super manifestation, because you have, it's really amazing. November 11th, so 11 and 11, a major energy portal for manifestation and incredible releasing. It's also a 4. 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 is 4. So that's also increased or enhanced magnified stability, which is, sometimes I need a little extra stability with all the energies going around, right? So we'll be doing that. And then once a month, you'll be getting a PDF so you can download it and use it, either a crystal checklist for your chakras, meaning, do you have any of these chakras, any of these crystals for your amethyst or something else for your crown chakra, or high vibe crystals. We also have how to connect, intuitive crystals for intuitive connection. That's a checklist. There are also, where you're going to do one of those, or a guide, a crystal guide for, like, say, astrology, astral travel. The crystals that you can use for astral travel. We may even in between post a little something extra here and there, since I don't know what that is, and that will be totally intuitively guided when my guides nudge me. I can't promise or say what that will be because I don't know yet. Now let me see. I want to see if I've missed anything. We will. Okay, so right. The solstice, winter and summer, equinox, fall and spring, and the Lion's Gate will also be live meditations for our members. Holy heavens. Oh, and we also have a candle, and I have lit this one to show you. It is also well loved. There, maybe you can see it a little better. When we start the live meditation as we gather, I light the candle for us, and then I allow it to burn until it goes out, which is sometimes 2.5 days or so. And that is for us. And as we gather, not only do we help each other in magnifying our intentions, we also magnify it for ourselves, enhance it, and for the collective, as well as our planet, Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. That's what it's all about. So if you have any questions wherever you're seeing this, please pop them somewhere in a comment or a thread, and I will answer it for you. I'm going to check my notes one more time. Okay, so and when we do have new crystals in the shop or before they go into either of the shops, y'all will have first choice. And what I mean by that is I will be doing an unboxing for you before it's made public. So y'all can get ahead of, if you so choose, them meaning the crystals or whatever else it is, before anybody else gets to see them. Let's see. The Lion's Gate. I'm supposed to share a little bit with you about the Lion's Gate. Yes, it's August 8th. And it is a 15-day cycle, actually. So 7 days prior. And then August 8th is the primary portal day, right? Or night. And so for the Lion's Gate specifically, and probably the equinox and the solstice live meditations as well, we would do the live meditation the day before. And that is so you would have time to not only see it, because you might be able to catch the replay and may not be able to catch us live. So there will be replays, and they will stay up in our members area for y'all. Speaking of the Lion's Gate, it's 7 days prior, the energy starts building and pulling and coming to an apex on the 8th. So the live meditation would be on August 7th, and then the 8th is the apex, and then the energy starts to dissipate 7 days after. Full moons have a 4-day, 7-day cycle. I'm not allowed to do math in my head. 3 days prior, day of the full moon, and then 3 days after. When we have a super moon or a lunar eclipse, and I will try to stay on top of those date-wise, I will also be putting information in about what a supermoon is, what it can help you do to bring in, to release, to expand, to recognize more guidance, and those kinds of things. It's primarily full moon. However, there are going to be crystal things in there as well, like the checklist or a crystal guide. And on any of those posts, y'all are more than welcome to ask me questions, and I will come in to our members area and answer them. I may even be able to figure out how to do the app so you wouldn't have to wait for me to check on things, every day or every other day. It is about creating community for like-minded, beautiful souls who want to work more with some energies, crystal energies, even the full moon and the equinoxes and those things that we already talked about a little bit. So, okay. One of the things that we will explain during the live full moon meditations and the other meditations is what it means when the flame of what you're burning is high or low or medium. what it means if a flame goes out and your paper doesn't burn fully, and whatever else the guides put into my head at that moment for us. Oh, and there's something in the chat right here. Let me put on my glasses. Hello, Kathy. How are you, beautiful soul? Thank you for being here. So, let's see. Are there any other questions before I end this for today? It's been a while coming, and I wanted it to be more robust than just full moon meditation this time round. I wanted to be able to give y'all more than before. So it took a little bit of figuring things out and what to include so I don't overwhelm you, but give you enough, more than enough actually, to help you along your spiritual path for whatever it is you're doing, where you're going. Because where you are now is just kind of like a moment. I don't want to say a stopping point because we never really stop, although sometimes we do. I do sometimes. Anyhow, all right. I think that's it. Have an amazing day, beautiful soul. I look forward to your questions. I look forward to you joining us. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And that is my humble opinion. But there it is. Namaste, beautiful soul.